Going to be building this set, which is 75951, Grindlewald's Escape. It falls under the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It does have the Wizarding World logo on the corner, but it is of course a Fantastic Beasts build. So you can see here we've just got the two minifigs, Gellert Grindlewald and Seraphina Peakery. Don't know a great deal about this particular line. I've only seen the first film a couple of times, not seen the second. Do have it. So the 1x1 representation on the box is the Gellert Grindlewald minifig. Of course, because it's only a small set of 132 pieces, there isn't a great deal of information. But on the back here, got a decent picture of the actual carriage, which is the main bit of the build. I'm calling this horse a Thestral. I don't know if it actually is. As I say, not seen the films that much, and certainly not seen the second one, which is where you see more of Gellert. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Thestral. Just open it up. As you can tell, this was pre-opened. Somebody forgot to turn the lights on, so it would have been a very dim video. You won't be able to see a great lot. A great deal. So you've got two bags of books, your main bag, and then one with little bits and bobs in. And of course, the ubiquitous instruction book. So you start off with the minifigures. I like the fact we've got purple ones here. Undoubtedly I'll read about those as soon as I build that minifigure. It shows you how the magic spell works. I will not be trying that because I've never yet got it to function. I've tried previously. It just steps through, and the majority of this build is actually just the carriage. I say just the carriage, but it looks pretty cool. This is a retired set, by the way, so I can't give you a price. I could go and look on Brickset or Bricklink for what the current retail of these are, but ultimately it's like anything that's retired, it's worth what people are willing to pay for it. So, in the back you've got a couple of adverts for the more traditional Harry Potter sets. You've got this one, which is the Great Hall and the Whomping Willow and Aragog's Lair. That is a really fun set, Aragog. Pity it's retired. I did manage to get hold of one of those though. I do have these built, but they're in my display cupboard. Might dig them out to try and link them and do a video on it, but I doubt it because that cupboard's a bit of a mess. And then the brickheads that I am so disappointed I missed. Especially that Hedwig one. Maybe one day I'll find one. And then your kit list on the back. Not sure what the Lego Life thing is. I might look into that one day. But I doubt it. So I'm going to go and crack on with building this and waffle at you for a little while. Yeah, so the story behind this particular set is Shrek was working away from home and they stopped for a comfort break, let's be euphemistic, at her services, and there was a WH Smith said services, so as you do, you go in, get a drink, snacks, way overpriced. And you noticed I had some Lego on the shelves, and one of the things I had on the shelves was this retired set. And being a nice, well brought up little boy, his first thought was, oh, Harry Potter stuff, better get that for my mother, because if she finds out I've seen it and not bought it, she will absolutely murder me. And you know what? He is right, I would have done. And yes, those glorious purple ones. Even better, I've got a purple one there. And Gellert has the brownie gold. So let me just find all the bits and bobs for the people, which is always a bit of guesswork with me. I need the funny hat thing. Yes, I need the funny hat thing. Oh, I've got all the stuff for Seraphina. Gellert's got legs. There we go. and it's got a body. Right, I think I found everything. And that's the Gellert face and an unimpressed face. I don't know why I keep showing you because they don't show up particularly well. I'll do the angry face, I think. Yeah, right decision. That looks best with his hair. Now, apparently I have been doing the ones all wrong all this time. I'll show you why in a moment. Just twist his hand round. So that's Gellert. And on, I'll just break this one off. With the wands, see, you've got the little ball at the end, and you've got this line here. I've been using that lumpy bit here into the minifigure hand. Might explain why I have a lot of trouble fitting them. Supposed to put it in that bit. Works a lot better. Definitely does. Put the spare there. Let's build her. Only one side on the face, which is a bit of a disappointment. Oh. Sure, I've got it tilted more or less the right way. Style choices, people. Style choices. There we go. Got it more or less right there. Wait. That's the first time my magic spells ever worked. I don't know if that got captured, but never mind. Do they think I can get on with building? And there was lots of stuff I was going to say and I can't remember what it was. Because as per usual, start recording and the brain jumps out of the back of my head. Oh, come on. This works so much better with Gellert. Okay then, you want to hold on the fat bit. I don't care. I don't care. Well, clearly I do care, else wouldn't we mention it. Yeah, we're not even pretending to play with the magic bit. So this is the Thestral horse face. So the bits and pieces I need. There's quite a lot of big chunks in here. I'm going to need them on not much. Right. Yeah, so I'm very much having a Harry Potter themed few days off. This is the weird shift break. In theory we get 4 off between, but because I was on night shifts, finish at 7 in the morning, so it only feels like 3 off, but hey ho. It's near enough. And I'm actually feeling quite excited to be building. I've got some of the builds I'm hoping to do today chucked under the table. So if you see this shirt bobbing in and out of shot, not that I'm a dirty git, been wearing the same thing for a number of days. It is purely and simply, I am severely in build mode. So I'm going to be building a lot and reviewing a lot in the next couple of days, or at least I hope to be. And certainly today I've got quite a stash under the table here that I want to get built today. I do need to have a look at the magazines as well. I've got quite a few. I'll show you him properly after, but he's quite a smart little build. So let's get on to this carriage. The ubiquitous Technic pen. As you can tell, I've gone the easy way because there's not very many pieces, so I've just chucked them all on the table instead of getting the tub out. Yes, I'm really excited about building the potty stuff, unreasonably so. All I'm interested in doing today. Let's see. Clicking them in. Still trying to wrap my head around the whole cancelled J.K. Rowling thing of the way some people perceive to comments. If you actually go and read her essay on it, which I will readily admit I have done, so I was trying to figure out what all the hoo-ha was about. Not so much taken out of context, but willfully misinterpreted is a phrase I've been using a lot of late, and I believe it certainly applies to that. But ultimately, like anything, separate the art from the artist. Whether you believe the Harry Potter books are art or not, the act of writing in itself and being good enough to sell so many bloody copies is definitely art. Although, on the flip side of that, we've got E.L. James. Really not going there. Imagine my shock when I saw yet another 50 Shades book that has appeared as if by magic in the local supermarket. And we won't go into my response because I'm pretty sure it was out loud and not in my head. You know, that awful moment when the incredulity of a moment takes over and you suddenly go, hang on a minute, that was outside voice, not in-head voice. Yeah, and it was a tad sweary, so anybody in our local Tesco that heard suddenly exclaiming, what the absolute living fuck is that? I apologise if you were offended. That was me. It's not literary snobbery. Honestly, it really isn't. And I read a couple of excerpts of 50 Shades and it was like, yeah, jog on. And then I found out that it started off as Twilight fanfiction. And that explains so much. Yeah, I don't know why it became so popular. I remember going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach and seeing people sat there reading it. And like, you're on a day out, right? Why are you sat reading that absolute piece of dog poo instead of enjoying yourself? Because let's face it, you're at the Pleasure Beach. There's a lot to do. I mean, you can tell how many years I'm going back because everything was open without restriction. And also people willingly reading it. Wonder how many copies have been donated to charity shops. That also leads me to, why do I never find Lego in our local charity shops? Is it that people aren't donating it to them, or is it that they're taking them out and selling them in a different manner in order to maximise profitability? Who knows? Doesn't stop me going in and looking. Yes, I am that person that randomly wanders in, shuffles off round the shop, and then walks out pretty quickly without buying anything or without seemingly looking at anything, because I know exactly what I'm looking for. And that's bulk lots. One day, my patience will be rewarded. And I will find something worthy of purchase. Be that a tub of random bricks, because you never know what will be in there. And it's always good to have random bricks. I even buy the classic tubs on occasion, just so that I've got a nice little conglomeration of spare bits and pieces, because you never know when you're going to need them. And one day I might mock something. MOC, not MOCK. I mock MOCK on a regular basis. That's just who I am. Yeah, these are going to be a mess. Oh, I've got sweaty fingers. Nice, easy little squidge together. Nice, easy little drop as well. So yeah, I am on the lookout. I could go on Facebook Marketplace and eBay, but that's sort of like hassle, and no disrespect to anybody that sells in those formats. I can't see what I'm buying. I can't feel the heft, as they say, so it makes me a little bit wary. That's just me. I like to know what I'm getting. Ooh, I don't like these doors. We've just got a little hole in the bottom that slots over the stud. Ooh. It'll be alright once I get the top on, but not a fan. And it's not so much. You see a lot of posts. Can anybody see any good stuff in this particular taupe that's for sale? And I'm not that bothered about that. It's just you get a better idea for how much there is if you can actually pick the damn thing up. Because you can put, we've already discussed, it doesn't matter how many times I look at something, I can never accurately figure out what that weight equates to in my head, because I am challenged in many, many ways. Most of them intellectual. But that is one of the biggies. I have no idea. Doesn't matter if it's metric or imperial. I just, nope. So it would be nice to get to a car boot sale or something, if such things ever exist again. And have a good rummage round. Oh, that sort of works. Obviously, if I came across like a Hedwig brickhead or something like that would be a major plus. Not likely to happen. But you never know. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm blocking most of this with the carriage. There we go. Come watch me boringly build 4 little lanterns. I think they're lanterns anyway. I think that's what they're supposed to be. It's actually quite a fun little build. I'm guessing by the number of pieces this would have been like an 18 quid set. But even if it were a 20 quid set, I would have been thrilled to get it. It goes on the outside edge. This is fun. I'm just looking, you can't see a damn thing I'm doing. Oh, apologies. I screwed up realigning my camera. Never mind. Oh, that was a funny noise. Nearly there. Nearly there. I like these small cakes. Small. Small and perfectly formed. And I think this one definitely fits into that. Hang on. Which way around are you going? That way. Which way around do you do your lightsabers, people? I'm perfectly honest. Whichever way I bloody pick the damn thing up, I'm not that fussed. I know, sacrilege. So, that way, wake him upside down. Oh God, wheels. I'm not good with wheels. So, little ones that way around. I hope it didn't record that squeal from my stomach then. Oh, that's why we built that on. It pushes together as so. So definitely a quick little build. Let me just get my turntable out. You can have a look at him. So we will start off with the carriage. I like that these you can angle up or whatever angle you want. That's pretty fun. Oh, in fact, you can't really see them on that. Black on black wasn't the best idea. There you go. So yeah, the doors do open fully. Yay. It's just cute little black carriage. It could be anything. You could definitely use that for any, if you were doing a manor house or something like that, you could use it for anything like that. Just disconnect a chap here. That is the horse stroke thestral. I like the printing. This is why I think it's a thestral, because it's made to look almost skeletal, which they basically are, and it's got a little hook on the jaw there, because of course thestrals, despite being horses, are carnivorous. Oops. The wings move up and down. Like the fact on the wing, you can see there, this bit here is actually semi-transparent, which makes for a fun little addition. Just push him back on. It's quite cool. And of course you've got Grindlewald, the nice little front print, and the back print I've already shown you his faces, and there's even a little bit of a print on his legs for the tailcoat. And you've got Serafina, I have no idea how to say that surname. Just a fairly plain print on the dress there, and even more stuff on the back. But I do like the little angled sailor's hat. That's kind of cute, almost a pillbox hat. For some reason I'm having trouble getting a hand to hold the spell properly. I think that might be because it's catching on the side of the figure. So what we're going to do, we'll put Della here, and we'll put her on the back facing out, just because. So yeah, cute little set there. Quite pleased to have got it. It's nothing majorly impressive. I'd give that a 4-star. It's not knocking anything out of the park. It's not bringing anything new. If you've built the Boar Battens carriage, you'll probably be a little bit disappointed. But considering it's a small set from a theme, yeah, I'll give that 4. Nice little bit of fun to build. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye. See a lot of videos with me in the same. Got that angled really badly, you can't see. Let me just just Hufflepuff Quidditch shirt. Yay! Sorry, nobody's interested in the Hufflepuff Quidditch shirt. This is what happens when you are a complete and utter dickhead and forget to turn your lights on. Look how awful that is under just the living room lights. It's no wonder I can never match colours, is it? Oy.